What's going on, guys? I'm Manny. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to give you guys some updates on what's been going on over the last couple weeks. Again, I've been looking for drivers to drive my semi truck. I had a driver come in and do some contract signing and to start his shift, and he was already showing up a few minutes late. Anyways, during the route, me and him got into it a little bit. He couldn't take criticism very well because I was correcting him on putting airlines, because he was putting airlines and just messing with the trailer. It was almost like watching a brand new person mess with this stuff when you say you have experience. And this driver, he had belly dump experience, so I think that he was just always hooked up to the belly dump, so he wasn't always disconnecting and lowering the trailer. Anyways, I paid the guy out the same day, and he didn't want to drive anymore, but I ended up paying him the time that he drove. And on the way back down, I ended up on the way back down from the Amazon facility to drop him off at the garage, I blew a coolant line here. So I blew these coolant lines while driving. Obviously this is repaired now. I actually repaired that same day, but I was loaded with an Amazon trailer, so I had to cancel the rest of the route. How I fixed it was I put a socket in between that hose, closed it off, and I had like 10 gallons of water laying in the truck, and I was able to get back home. Long story short, this guy, there was something weird about this guy, because I told him to get out my truck when I was at the Amazon facility, because I didn't want to sit in the truck with him in silence. It was already awkward anyways. But now a week later, I just noticed that I'm missing two action cameras and one of my wireless microphones, Ulanzi wireless mics, because I was getting ready to make content again, and I'm missing two cameras and a wireless mic. So that was the end of that. That's just what I know I'm missing now. It wasn't missing before. Anyways, during the same day with the coolant line issue, the Ford LTL 9000, after I repaired this coolant line, it got put out of service not too far from here due to a tank, what they believe was an air tank that was loose. It wasn't. It was an exhaust muffler or a big collider converter that was just a little loose. I had to go over there and take care of that. They reinstated his truck back into service, and the truck got back into service. Everything is in normal operation. But just recently on Father's Day, I had a major breakdown on a Ford LTL 9000, and Driveshaft gave out. The Driveshaft was a brand new Driveshaft made in shop at a shop called Alamo Driveshaft shop somewhere in San Antonio. And I went over there. They don't give any warranties, but the Driveshaft that they made me failed, along with the carrier bearing. So the truck, what happened on Father's Day was I was out with my wife. Called me, breakdown, Driveshaft is on the ground. I immediately brought my Volvo to him so he could finish the route, and then I ended up getting told it was an $800 bill to get it to the shop down the road. The driver was off for Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, so I had to cancel a Monday shift off, and the truck was ready by Tuesday. It was repaired with a used Driveshaft and 2 new U-joints and a new carrier bearing. Right now the truck is running, it's coming back, no issues, and I'm going to give you guys some update on the second Volvo here. You guys all know I've been trying to get this second Volvo ready. So right now I just replaced all the heater hose lines here, and I got new clamps and stuff like that, and I made sure that they weren't touching each other. The hoses, the turning radius, I already checked it. It's not touching anywhere. I got a huge gap in between. It's the same setup that I have on this Volvo here. Had to replace the heater hose line because the original heater hose line it's all rusted up here. You can see it right here on the back of my truck here. It's all rusted up. It was probably already leaking. I did check Bruckner's. They were saying it was going to be about over $350 just for that part, and I didn't want to spend that, so I ended up getting the silicone hoses, 2 5-feet silicone hoses. Repaired this, so that was about 50 bucks, and clamps, so maybe about 60 bucks, and the repair, and added the remainder of the coolant. So that's that. I need to do a starter on this. Oh, and I got the tail lights on the truck finally repaired, so I'm knocking things off this truck little by little. Today we're actually doing a contract shift tonight. We're going to Loretto, so I'm in the garage. I'm actually repairing some of the metal bumper that's on this truck, because there's some cracks in it. And what else do I have to do to this truck? Oh, I gotta fix the reverse lights. Reverse lights don't come on, so if it doesn't come on, I might make a switch for it. But this truck is almost ready, and I have big news for you guys. This is the bumper for the second Volvo. I'm actually repairing it. There was a bunch of cracks on the metal. Seemed like they hit something, and there's a bunch of cracks. But I had to repair the section that gets held on here. So I had to weld on some. I had to weld on some new metal there, and I drill the bolts, drill some holes to hold this in place. And I did the same thing on the other side. So I'm actually done welding right now, because I wanted to finish this up so I can get out of here, because I have to work later. Let me show you guys the drive shaft. The driver is actually at the gate right now. Yeah, you can actually see them over there. He's actually coming in right now. So I'm gonna give him a little bit to park the truck, and then I'll show you the drive shaft that we just repaired. He's just coming back in from his contract shift. And then I'll show you the drive shaft that was just repaired. And then I want to break down the insurance news to you guys, because I know, you know, trucking insurance and trucking and rates, and I just got some good news for you guys. But let me show you this drive shaft. Let him get out of here. I'm gonna get home, show you guys the schedule, show you guys the insurance paperwork, maybe take you out today with me on the route. This is the new drive shaft that just got put on the other day. You can see here. And new carrier bearing. So new drive shaft, new carrier bearing. Actually, this drive shaft is a used drive shaft from the junkyard. And they just installed new carrier bearings. Now that piece and the whole job with the carrier bearing, new U-joints, and drive shaft was about $1,100. The original drive shaft that was made was $1,000 by itself plus labor. So right now we've been running the truck all week, no issues. Now I'm gonna take you guys back home, show you guys the computer, paperwork, and all that good stuff. We're back at the house. I'm here to show you my dashboard with the two breakdowns that I had during the route. Brought my account down to 91.6. You're also going to see here that the company has generated already over $98,000, and our biggest month was May, generating $29,500, and we're in June now. Have already generated $17,726. We're gonna go into trips here. I'm going to show you guys. So I went into trips based on the route here. So I'm going to be going to Loretto, coming back, and then doing a couple of the Foster Road locations. We're going to go into payments here. I'm going to show you just what I've been getting paid with both of the trucks. Pretty much it's about a little over the $6,000 mark is what I'm getting deposited into that weekly bank account now with both trucks running. You're going to see they're a little, yeah, about the $6,000 mark. So that's roughly over the $6,000 mark every week now with both trucks running. Alright guys, so I'm pretty much gonna flat out and say it. My insurance renewal is coming up, and I've been just searching for insurance, and I finally think I got my break on insurance for my trucking business, right? I think I said it in a previous video. I was paying a little over $2,500 a month per truck all year, and it's been like that all year since I got on with Progressive. Coming August, I will be starting my third year. So what I did was I found an insurance company. I'm gonna overlap my end policy and start this new policy up in the end of July. Now, I am not going to share with you the company that I'm getting insured by, because I'm not getting sponsored by this company, and there is no referral bonuses for the company because I asked. But I did do my due diligence and try to find an insurance provider with the best coverage for the cheapest rate possible. So Let's talk about it for a second. All right, so now my policy is gonna start at the end of July, and you're gonna see here my deposit is $3,300, and you're gonna see the monthly payment is $1659.41 a month. If you divide that by 2, that is around $850 per truck. You're gonna see the deposit initial payment that comes up to the actual what's due for the end of July. So yeah, 1659.41. And guys, that is for both trucks covered. All right. Now remember, I just said that I was paying $2,500 a month per truck, and now we're cutting that way down, way down. So now I'm gonna have some extra money come at the end of July. I'm very excited for that, and yeah, I think that's gonna be the best insurance policy I'm gonna get for the rest of the year. So I went ahead and locked that insurance policy in, and I wanted to share with you guys that now, hopefully things will look good the rest of the year. A little bit of extra money coming in. Insurance for me is dropping significantly. And yeah, just trying to take it to the next step, and I just want to keep you guys updated. And now I did find my the insurance that I wanted, where I need it to be. And I could share the company, but I'm not. It's just, you being an owner operator, nobody's giving me any tips on how to do all this. I actually have to do the work, and that's going to be for everyone else. I get a lot of questions, simple questions that I really can't answer, because it's just better off if you're out there driving that you go out there and experience and find that information out yourself. And insurance is definitely not an easy thing to be looking for. Um, and I get it, because I had to do progressive for the whole year on, paying the $2,500 a month just to keep me in business. You just have to do what's best for you and what's best for your company. And if you want to stay in business, you may have to cough up that $2,500 a month. But for right now, coming in July, I was able to find a policy that's under the 10,000 a year per truck, and that policy right there is $19,000 for both trucks. So that's why I wanted to share with you guys the news, with all the hiccups that I had this month, with the trucks breaking down. I still have a positive insight, and that is with the insurance. This is a big difference, a huge difference for me. But I'm gonna try to upload this. I was gonna try to make a video going on Laredo tonight, but it's gonna get dark, and that's the reason why I can't really upload as much, because all my shifts are at nighttime. So I try to get as much information as I can while there's daylight out. But if you guys haven't already, check me out on Instagram at Cologne Transport. I provide some content that I don't get a chance to add on here. I may be starting a TikTok. I am not sure yet. And I will be adding more trucks very soon. A lot of things are in the works on the back end. That a lot of I can't make a video for everything, but there's more trucks that's going to be coming into play at some point. Obviously, the other Volvo, I'm trying to make that priority and get that one ready on the road and put a driver in it. But that's as far as I'm going to go with that. But also download the Mudflap app. Use the code, my code, referral code I'm going to provide at the bottom, so you can start your Mudflap savings. And please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next time. Peace.